around my garage a little bit. It's pretty packed. Long time since I made a video. I gotta do some maintenance on some of the equipment. Particularly, I'm gonna start with the Toro Turfmaster 30. I've been having like a surging issue with it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down that carburetor, make sure it's really clean, see if it fixes it. If I can get the one that's on it to work and keep working, I wanna do that before I buy a new one. A penny saved is a penny earned. This Turfmaster HDX, man, is heavy. Heavy. Oh. Ah, farts. That's empty. Can't run that. This one might be empty. That's pretty much there. Oh yeah, that's full. I'll use this one. A little bit of heat in here. It's not too cold, but man, do I hate being cold. Circulate. Air. Fuel. Fire. Well, it's about to get started and realized I haven't even ordered new fuel filters yet. So I probably should go get one real quick. So I have a fresh one here. Oh, fuel filter. There we go. Whew. That took a little bit of work. Let's go get a new one though. And it was here at Northern Tool. I'm in good shape now. Got what I need to switch that inline filter out. Got my new fuel filter. Pop that sucker on there. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave that side off because now I gotta get to the actual carburetor and get that off. You kind of see the difference between the new one and the old one. There's definitely a slight difference. The carburetor is blocked by this air filter. And so you can kind of see right there, I got a couple bolts to take off. All right, I got my 10 millimeter here. Go ahead and start removing this air filter. Probably gotta turn it the right way to get it to be loose, huh? There we go. I got one here. One here. Air filter removed. So there's my carburetor. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this fuel line. I don't need it there. On top of that carburetor, just pay attention to how things are attached so that you can attach it back the way you see it. And so really I just have to take these things, detach these things, and the carburetor should be free. All right, so there's the carburetor. So now I gotta start taking it apart to actually fix it. So let's go do that. All right, so I have this tip cleaner to help me with cleaning the carb. Got some carb parts cleaner. And so I'm just gonna use this stuff to help me. So I am going to start with taking the bottom cup off. And I'm just gonna use a flathead screwdriver, put it in there, unscrew. It's almost out of there. Then inside there, you'll see there's another little thing. So I'm gonna see if I can get that to fall out, which it did. So I'll spray carb cleaner through the system. Just make sure everything's clean. Should come out the bottom. Which it is. Spray this one, and out the bottom. Clean. I don't know, that looks pretty clear. I don't know if you can see that, but there's, you see the light coming through? That one's pretty clear. So you know what, I'm still going to take a tip cleaner and clean out those holes. There's nothing really in the center of that. So we'll give it a nice spray down. Am I worried about getting this fluid on my top here? No. This stuff dries so fast. Drop that right back in. It's probably one of these two. So you can see there's a bunch in there. Just gotta pick the right one. So it screws back in there. So I'm gonna put my bowl back on. All right, I think it's ready to go back on the mower. You know what's interesting is it's a lot easier to put back together than once take apart. Go ahead and slide that on. Oh. And then sliding it on, this piece came off, so put that back in. Let's try. Everything looks good. So then the air filter goes back on. Screwing everything back down, tightening it all back up. If this doesn't work, someone please let me know in the comments what to do next. And look how it dried up. Carb cleaner, brake cleaner, they all dry very, very quickly. Got a little bit of fuel. Open up our fuel line. Let's put the cap on.
A few moments later.
That sounds pretty good. Well, seemed like it worked. It sounded a lot better. Definitely wasn't sputtering as much as it was after cleaning that carb out pretty good. So I think it's gonna be okay. Maybe I do need a new carburetor. Anyway, if you like what I'm up to, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that like button. Otherwise, Suburbia Dad is out. Now, if you have a Turfmaster, one of the things I did so I can move my handlebars real easy is I put these little knobs that I got out of a specialty drawer at Lowe's with one of these bolts. I did it to both sides, and what that allows me to do is fold my handlebars so that I'm not taking up as much space when I'm transporting. And you just fold them up. They're up out of the way. And then I always just leave the bolt here with the knob so I don't have to go looking for it later. And that's it. I may have to go take that thing to get washed. It's looking pretty dirty. That just means it was working. But it does look like it needs a nice little bath, doesn't it?